but I'm still not seeing the paperwork on Mendez. Are you sure that he sent it?
And I think the deputy did. There's
No.
just like a,
Did you send that paperwork online? That's what the purpose is.
Just waiting for the state judge still.
Okay. He's still confirming. Anyway, I'm still waiting on paperwork, so I can't do
Okay.
anything out of paperwork anyway.
Yeah, because they say the paperwork was, let me get into it. Let me see if I can find mine.
Okay, we're now live on YouTube, just so that everybody knows that they can start saving up their swear words.
Okay, Judge, so let me get into my
And I'm
Adobe and see
looking on
what I-
Mendez, looking for Mendez. And
Yeah,
I'm not
Judge.
seeing it.
Okay, Judge, I saw that it went through, Judge. Let me probably have to send you a reminder. So let me find it. Gail Calderola, Joseph Mendez. Let me see, 683.
It just came through.
It came through. Got it, Judge. Must be working
Yeah.
slow today. Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
Okay,
it must
Judge.
be.
All
Okay,
right,
so I've
Judge.
got Mendez paperwork ready to go. I'm just waiting for Mr. Mendez and the prosecutor, right?
And the prosecutor. No, Mr. Mendez is at the camera, Judge.
So we need the prosecutor now, right?
Yeah, just waiting for a prosecutor, Judge.
And Ms. Calderola Mendez, is this going to be a JSAT or is it going to?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, it's going to be a JSAT. Okay. Okay, we have the district attorney, Mr. Albert here. Before I start this plea, you need to talk to Ms. Eckler at all, John?
I talked to the prosecutor, yes. Is my client here? Because the prosecutor said there's a note on the file, something about emergency detention or something for my client.
Let me check.
Domingo Market is his name.
The girlfriend and him had sexual connection with kids. And that's when I was exposed to one of my clients.
Joanne, your client is here.
Okay, all right. Well, then
Okay.
I'm ready to confer with him if
Yeah.
space becomes available.
Yeah, when
right.
the space becomes available, I'll put you in there. Go ahead, Judge. I'm moving you to room 7. We're ready. On the
Okay,
other
so I'm going to start the plea then on Mr. Mendez.
Yes.
Mr. Mendez, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Joseph Mendez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Joseph Mendez who in this cause number CC 683011, who is currently on probation for the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking on my screen now at a document that is entitled Defendant's Consent to Video Conference. And basically, and you signed this, and basically when you signed this, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's correct, right, Ms. Calderola? You agree to that?
That is correct, Your Honor. I signed this. I don't know where those,
Yeah, but for some reason on MTRs, it doesn't come through as a signature. I don't know why. It's a computer
okay,
glitch.
but I did
All right,
sign.
but that's why I put you on the record on it. Now I'm looking on my docket sheet now. I'm on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it, and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, and let me go ahead and sign it. Hold on. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me that you understand that if I revoke your probation, that your right of appeal is limited to the actual revoking of the probation, not the underlying conviction. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The reason we are here, The reason we are here is that there's been a motion to revoke your probation filed that alleges that during the term of your probation that you violated the conditions of your probation. Can I ask the district attorney to please read the alleged violation?
Yes, Your Honor. Austin Alvord for the state. On or about the 14th day of December 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Joe Eddie Mendez, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer or court supervision officer or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
And to the allegation, sir, how do you plead? True or not true? Sir?
True.
Okay. Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir, but may I speak?
Well, hold on a minute. Are you entering this plea of your own free will?
No, sir.
Okay, you're not doing this of your own free will? Because if you're
Yes,
not
sir.
doing it of your own free will, I can't take your plea, can't do the judgment satisfied, and we can't get you out of jail today.
Yes, sir, I am at my own free
So
will.
let me ask you one more time. Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite the plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to revoke probation and satisfy his judgment with everything that he has completed and the 21 days that he's already served.
So it's going to be a plea of true to $0 fine plus court costs. How many days? 21 days?
21, yes, Your Honor.
21 days. Judgment, fine and time one concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Calderola?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to this, Mr. Mendez?
Yes, I do.
And Mr. Mendez, the court having heard you plead true to the motion to revoke, your probation is revoked. I follow the I sentenced you to. I followed the plea bargain. I sentenced you to $0 fine plus court costs. I sentenced you to 21 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. I'm going to type in here the rollout that your defendant is indigent. That may help him in the future with super fines if he intends to try and get his license back.
Thank you, Judge.
Is this the only case holding your client?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today, okay? Good luck to you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck.
God bless. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you can be excused, Ms. Calderola. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Right, Judge, we have the interpreter here. Judge
Okay.
Guerrero needs an interpreter for on page 5, Judge Valentin Chavez.
Morning, Your Honor.
Oh no, the dreaded interpreter.
Yes,
sir.
Happy
Oh,
New
no.
Year.
Happy
good
New
to see
Year,
you.
Arlene.
Thank
Arlene.
you.
So the defendant's name is Chavez. And he's on page 5, top case. Okay. Hold on. Put him up. Okay, so I've got to hit the dreaded interpreter button here that always messes me up. So 1 minute. So I'm hitting.
Your Honor, I believe I need to confer with defense counsel on that case before we do a plea.
Okay, then before I hit the dreaded interpreter button,
Okay.
I'm going to let you confer. Okay.
Move to room 6, please. Room 6.
Now, I'd offer to do a plea in between, but we only have one prosecutor, so we can't do it with him anyway. So that's the way. Is that Chavez sitting down there?
Yes, sir.
Is that Chavez that you have sitting there? Okay, it's Chavez.
Yes,
Okay,
it's Chavez.
we're waiting on the lawyers who's conferring with the prosecutor, so hold on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Alford, is this still gonna be a plea or
Yes, Your Honor.
something happened? Okay, so now I'm going to hit my interpretation button. And I'm going to type in Miss name. It's coming in. I'm hitting start. I'm now hitting English only. So I've done the interpretation on my end of it. Do you have it on your end, Deputy?
I'm getting it right now.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Chavez, can you raise your right hand for me? Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see the screen?
Sí, alcanzo a ver un poco, sí. Sí.
Okay. Is your name Valentin Chavez?
Sí, señor.
Are you the same Valentin Chavez with this cause number CC 691-756, who's charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body? Is that you?
Sí.
In your case, it is possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Sí.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Sí.
I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Sí.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Sí.
And do you understand it?
Sí.
Okay, hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
No, señor.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Sí.
In other words, if you have a green card, it's possible you could lose your green card. It's possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen. It is possible you could be deported. You understand those three possibilities?
Sí.
Did you confer with your client about the immigration consequences? Ms. Guerrero, does he understand them?
I did, Your Honor. He does.
I'm looking now on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed it, sir, as well as your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Sí.
So then, to the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me opongo.
Okay, just 1 minute, please. And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Sí, señor.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
Perdón, no. No escuché.
Has anyone forced you to enter this plea?
No,
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anybody promised you something in order to get you to enter this plea?
no,
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
sí, señor.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs 30 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money turned concurrent, but this judgment has not been satisfied yet.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Guerrero?
It is, Your Honor, and I believe he's been a trustee, so it may be satisfied by the jail.
Okay. Do you agree to this plea bargain, Mr. Chavez?
Sí, señor.
Mr. Chavez, the court accepts your plea of no contest. On that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 30 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. This judgment is not satisfied. How many days does he have in, Guerrero?
I believe it's 12.
Okay. The jail may or may not give you credit, more credit for time served. It's just up to the jail. Do you understand that, sir?
Sí, señor.
Okay, good luck to you. And Monica, thank you for helping us out this morning. You can be excused.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Judge, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, everybody.
Here, bye-bye.
And do we need the interpreter anymore?
I don't think so, Judge. I don't think on my docket, I don't think I have anybody, but if I do, I will call you, Arlene, okay? Thank you, Arlene.
Arlene, you're free to move about the country. Thank you.
Let me do some housekeeping real quick. Judge, Mr. Davidson, you got your offer? You ready to go on Alvin Straight?
I just have to have him do the paperwork. He did
Okay.
agree to it last night.
Okay, let me find him and I'll put you in a room in just a moment.
Thank you.
Judge, John Garza should be next. Who's that at the screen? What is your name, sir?
My name's
I'm
John
sorry?
Garza.
You're John Garza. That belongs to Adrian Pettis, Judge.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
here.
John Garza is next. Okay, let me find him on my screen. 1 minute. Okay, John J. Garza. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garza, can you raise your right hand for me? Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is your name John Jerry Garza?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same John Garza who in this cause number 2024 CC 740810 was charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Yes.
This case is a
Yes, Your Honor.
Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes.
Hold on, let me sign this
Yes, Your Honor.
document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney has signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, If you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest. No contest.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
No contended.
You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? Sir,
Yes, Your Honor.
you,
Yes,
you
Your Honor.
understand I can still find you guilty on a plea of no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain, that's what lawyer got for you. Besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs 8 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Gattazai?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to this? And Mr. Pettis, is that your understanding of the plea bargain?
Yes, sir.
Then the court's, sirs, having heard you plead no contest on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I followed the plea bargain. I sent you to a $0 fine plus court costs, sentence you to 8 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money to run current, and the judgment is satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Mr. Pettis?
Yes, I believe so.
If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. All right? Good luck to you.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Thank you.
Pettis, thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you, everybody.
Alrighty, Judge. Mr. Saldivar, are you ready on Stephanie Saldivar?
Yes, I am.
All right, Stephanie Saldivar.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
It's gonna be on page 5, Judge, as well.
Yes, sir.
Pulling up her paperwork. All right, Ms. Saldivar, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Stephanie Saldivar?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Stephanie Saldivar with this cause number 2024 CC 742004, who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, there's time served, and I was waiving my rights.
Okay, just listen to my question and give me a yes or no answer, man. Did your attorney
Yes, sir.
explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, If you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Do you understand that on the plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anybody promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
No, sir.
Let me ask you that one more time. Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. It is a $0 fine, court costs, 8 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to earn concurrent. We ask that the judgment be satisfied, and I expect defense counsel will also have a statement for the record regarding the trespass and the likelihood of the defendant returning to that location.
Okay. First of all, let me take the plea and then we can do whatever statement you want. Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Saldivar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to this, Ms. Saldivar?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Saldivar, the court, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 8 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Mr. Saldivar?
Yes, Judge, and if I could call her, just ask her a few questions about
Okay.
the concerns.
Go ahead.
Ms. Holdivar, you understand that you have a criminal trespass at against you at this alleged victim Carlos Llanes's home. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you telling this court that you understand that and you are not going to go back to his home?
Yes, sir. I'm not going back to that place.
Okay, and you understand that if you do go back, you will be arrested and you could have additional charges against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you've made other arrangements to make contact with your children, correct?
Yes. I have my sister that I try to contact with about my children.
Okay, and prior you had a misunderstanding that the criminal trespass was lifted, but you're fully aware that there's a criminal trespass still pending, correct?
Yes, I was aware that it had got lifted from a cop, but then I got arrested again, so I went ahead and I'm not going back.
Okay, no further questions, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Saldivar, if this is the only case holding you, you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you, ma'am. Mr.
Okay,
Saldivar,
thank you, sir.
please. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too.
Judge, let me, Austin, very quickly, Austin, let me do some housekeeping real quick, Judge. On page 4,
Okay.
Austin, we have Michael Anthony Hernandez, with 2
Yes.
cases, 2 different attorneys on there. They're both, have not shown up today. Tell me what's going on with these cases. Are we dismissing one or what are we doing?
Yes. So I was aware that there were 2 different attorneys, and both of them had conveyed to them that the offer was to JSAT the case ending in 047
Okay,
and to TIC the first case ending in 947.
okay, TIC. Okay, so we are going on the 4-7. That's the one we're going on.
Well,
Okay.
they both end in 47, but
Okay.
047 is the one that we're going on.
Going on and TIC the 947. Got it. Okay. I'm trying to I've been trying to get a hold of Barron's and Leland McRae, Judge. Can I go ahead and pass this case on to someone else?
Yes, you can.
All right, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Okay, Judge. The next one is Miss Eagle. Are you ready on Domingo Market?
Yes.
All right, just
And he
fix-
tells me, he tells me just for bookkeeping purposes, his name is misspelled. His last name is Markert. Markert.
Okay. Markert. All right, Judge.
Markert, Mark Kurt.
Yes, that's what he tells me, Judge.
Okay. Let me see if I can find his paperwork right now.
But it's under Market.
Yeah, I got it. It's on my screen. Okay. All right. Mr. Mark Hurt, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? I don't hear you, sir.
Excuse me?
Okay, let me do this again. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Get close to the screen so you can see it and so I can hear you. All right? I can't do this, please, if I can't hear you. Is your name Domingo Patrick Mark Kurt?
Yes.
Are you the same Domingo Mark Kurt when this cause number 2024 CC 741838, who in this case is charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Yes.
Tonight, wherever his name is misspelled, can you correct the spelling on it, please?
Yes, on Odyssey it shows market, but I could do the parentheses.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Mr. Mark Kurt, you're charged with with criminal trespass, and with that case, it's possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes.
And do you understand it?
Yes.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed this document as well as your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Hold on, let me sign some documentation. Hold on. You understand that on the plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain agreement, that's your lawyer got for you. Besides that, has anybody promised you anything to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please decide it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs 10 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that the judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Eagle?
It is, Judge.
You agree to this, Mr. Mark Kurt?
Yes.
And the court, sir, having heard you plead no contest on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs, I sentence you to 10 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run current, and the judgment is satisfied. Do you know if this is the only case holding your client, Ms. Siegel?
I think it is, Judge.
If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you. And Joanne, thank you. You can be
Thank you,
excused.
Judge. Have a good one.
You too.
Right, let's see, Ms. Davalos, are you ready on Jennifer Lynn Rodriguez?
Yeah, this is to see whether or not you get out.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Page, 4.
So Jennifer Rodriguez is the next one. Is that what's happening? Or are we doing something else? Who is this? Who do we have in Alexander's iPad, please? What's your name?
Jennifer Lynn.
Jennifer Lynn
Jennifer
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez? Is that her? Okay. I cannot hear you. I need a yes or no. Are you Jennifer Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Raise your right hand for me, please. You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to pull up your paperwork. Okay, and I'm about to share my screen with you now. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Jennifer Lynn Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Jennifer Rodriguez who in this cause number 2024 CC 742-773, who stands charged with the offense of theft of property having a value between $107 and $50? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you could be punished
Right, you don't.
anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment would be in your
She's
case?
doing, what's it called?
Okay, if we can, whoever that is, can you mute yourself, please? All right. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case? Ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, man? I didn't hear you. You understand that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So then, to the offense of theft as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign some paperwork here. Do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you? Besides that, anyone promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
You're doing this of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please decide it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs, 24 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that the judgment be satisfied.
That's your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Davalos?
Yes, Judge.
And do you agree to this, Ms. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Then, Ms. Rodriguez, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 24 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Do you know if this is the only case holding your client, Ms. Davalos?
As far as I know, yes, Judge.
If this is the only case holding you, ma'am, then you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you.
All right,
Ms.
thank you, sir.
Davalos, you can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Happy New Year. Have a good day.
Happy New Year to you too.
The next one is Mr. Davidson, Judge, and that's on page 5, and that's Alvin Straight.
Straight, Alvin Straight.
How you doing, sir?
And this is a probation officer, or a probation offer, I believe.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, Mr. Straight, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Please swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Alvin Straight?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Alvin Straight who in this cause number 2024 CC 7430000 who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you've signed it, and so is your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, Judge, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead not.
Let me try that again. How do you plead? Guilty, not
Okay.
guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, thank you. Hold on 1 minute while I sign some stuff. You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has somebody promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state the police decided if there is?
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. A $300 fine, court costs, 6 months in the Bexar County Jail, fully probated and suspended over 12 months, community supervision, 24 hours community service, and a no contact order with Brixton Apartments, which has an address of 2555 Northeast Loop 410, San Antonio, Texas, zip code 78217.
That address is 2555.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Davidson?
Your Honor, it is. My client does identify himself as homeless. He's going to live with his grandmother, though. I was wondering if the probation fee could be minimized and possibly the $300 probated.
Well, does the state regard that?
No objection to that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So then, the court, sir, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to 12 months. In the Bexar County Jail. However, I suspend that sentence and place you on probation for 12 months. I assess a fully probated $300 fine. That means you don't have to pay it unless you screw up. Plus court costs. I sent you to community service hours. Make a condition of your probation that you do 24 hours of community service. And that you have no contact with the address of 2555 Northeast Loop 410.
Your Honor, I believe this is a B, so it can only be 6 months, not 12 months for the underlying jail time.
Okay, and I'll change that this minute.
Would I be leaving today, sir?
Yes, sir. Hopefully you will. 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've made it 180 days probated for 12 months. And do you know if there's any other cases holding your client?
No, sir.
Saldivar, Mr. Attorney Saldivar, Richard Saldivar. You know if there's anything else holding him? Or is it
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Davidson?
yes, Your Honor. I don't believe there is. I've asked him, and I haven't
Okay.
seen anything on Odyssey.
Okay, so if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. In the meantime, though, Alex Valverde, do you need to talk to him?
Yes, sir, I do. But I'm working on his paperwork, so if they can just hold him.
Okay, deputies, can you hold Mr. Straight? He's going to need to talk to the probation officer. I don't know if I get a deputy to listen to me. And Mr. Davidson, you can be excused, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, deputies. Hello, deputies.
Hey, sir.
Hold on, sir. Can you get a deputy to come over to the screen? You see one near you?
Hey, miss.
Okay, Gail. Gail,
Yes,
can you
sir.
hold him? Valverde needs to talk to him. He's a probation case.
Okay, I'm
Gonna
gonna put him
Valverde.
at 3. I'm gonna go to 3. Go to the window.
Gonna go to 3, Alex.
You gotta go to 3 for.
Andrew, go back to 1, Andrew. They brought up the right paperwork, Andrew. And we'll be ready on page 4, Judge, with Andrew Froelich now has Michael Hernandez. 1K. Thank you.
Okay, and he needs time to confer them.
I don't
think I need time to confer with Austin. There's a plea in there that was relayed to me. My client's going to take. I just need to go over the paperwork again with my client.
Thank you, Andrew.
No problem. Edmondson 1. Edmondson 1.
So then,
That's
Do
the
we have
last,
pretrial? Can I
Yeah.
go with the docket with pretrial then?
yes, Judge, she's here. Maria?
Maria,
Yes, good morning. I'm here, Judge.
good morning. I'm gonna go over the docket with you if I can.
Okay.
Number one, bonded out. Number two, refused. Number three, not handled. Number four.
Number 4 should be there.
Number five, not handled. Number six.
Number 6 should be there.
Number seven.
Should be there.
8, not handled. Number 9.
Number 9 should be there.
Number 10, bonded out. 11, bonded out. Number 12.
Should be there.
Number 12
13.
refused, Judge. We're 12
Number 12
refused.
refused. Okay.
Okay.
So let's mark that one refused. 13, not handled. 14, bonded out. 15 and 16, not handled. 17.
17 should be there.
18, not handled. 19, bonded out. 20, not handled. 21, bonded out. 21, bonded out. 22.
Should be there.
22, okay. 23, bonded out. 24, bonded out. 25.
25 and 26 should be there.
25, 26 should be there. Okay.
We just gotta wait for Andrew, Judge. He's the,
Yeah. And since he's our attorney today, we can't do anything
Yes.
without. So
yes, Judge.
we'll have to wait on him. Okay, let me see.
You ready, Andrew?
It's I'll wait for him to. Oh, we
All
are.
right, Judge.
Always ready.
Always ready. Let me get Michael Hernandez at the camera. There he is, Judge.
Oh, okay,
States-
hold on.
state is
I'm
here.
signing his appointment letter right now. 1 minute. Okay, so I have on the screen Mr. Hernandez. And the plea that we are doing is going to be on 3047, right?
Yes.
Well, that's what I have, Judge.
So make sure I have the right document on my screen. 3047, which is going to be a criminal trespass. Okay, Mr. Hernandez, can
Yes,
you
sir.
raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, can you see the screen? Get close to the screen so you can see it, so I can hear you better. All right?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Michael Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Michael Hernandez who in this cause number 2024 CC 743047, who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No
No.
contest.
No
What's on
con-
there?
Let me try this again. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, hold on then. 1 minute. You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to tender this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you entering this plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs, 27 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. We ask that the judgment be satisfied, and the state is taking into consideration cause number 2024 CC 741947.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Froelich?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Hernandez, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 27 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, the judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number 2024 CC 741947. That means that case will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. Do you know if this are the only cases holding your client, Mr. Froelich?
Judge, I have no idea. Let me also put on the record that I was appointed this morning. We're waiving our 10 days to prepare and 3 days to change everything. We're waiving all of that and wanting to proceed today. And
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else holding my client.
If these are the only cases holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. All right? Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
to you. Take
God
care.
bless you.
God bless you. And I, as a prosecutor, please give me that dismissal before the end of the Zoom meeting today. All right.
Yes.
Mr. Froelich, you still have some stuff to do with this, so I'm not going to excuse you yet. You're not off the hook, man. Okay, let me see. Motion to dismiss. I got one on my screen. I was supposed to say some magic words for me.
Turn off YouTube, Judge.
Well, since it's been done so nicely, since I'm leaving again for yet another damn cruise.
Enjoy.
Guys,
You're going.
have a great time. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Oh, Mediterranean somewhere. I don't care anymore. My wife just drags me away and I just go wherever the hell I'm told to go. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Love that.
There's an acronym, AFC, another freaking cathedral, cobblestone pavement, you know, whatever. Anyway, let me see. Okay, Angelise, have a great, I'll see you in 2 or 3 weeks, okay?
Okay, safe travels, Judge. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And Valdez is still working on her probation case. I take it. Let me clean up my screen just a minute before I share.
And Terry, if you wouldn't mind telling, so I didn't know which judge I was going to be appearing in front of today. I thought it might be Judge O'Connell, so I wore my Southwestern shirt, which is where his son goes to school.
Well, too bad you didn't wear an Aggie shirt. Okay.
I don't have an Aggie shirt, Judge, and I mean,
If not, he would have
I'm an
put it
Aggie. I
on
mean, it's my
Judge.
second minority group. All right. Let me see.
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you like
that,
to
1947 here is the one that was. Hold on.
Is that where you went to Southwestern Frolic?
affirmative.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where's
So
that at?
Southwest. It's Georgetown, Texas,
Georgetown.
Okay,
Okay.
so then
north of Austin. So, and I know Judge O'Connell's son played football there, and I think he might still be there. I don't know.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I thought I
kid.
showed my Southwestern shirt on.
Poor kid. Oh well.
Georgetown was also
poor parents.
the fastest growing city in the whole country last year.
Which was?
I tell you, when I was there at Southwestern, true story, 1998, I was there and the Walmart in town closed at 9 o'clock on Saturdays.
Please, Jesus.
That's how
Because they
small.
knew you were in town, Froelich. That's why.
Well, I would have caused trouble. I'm not saying I can sympathize with some of these gentlemen being criminally trespassed, but you know, the
Okay.
Walmart at midnight was I mean,
Hey, okay.
place to be.
Now let me see. Back to the docket. Believe it or not, back to the docket. Deputies, which case are we going to do first? Can we go by the order of the docket with number 4, Diaz being the first one?
Yes, Judge Jorge Diaz is coming up.
Okay, Diaz Herrera. Okay, Mr. Diaz Herrera is here in a charge of driving while intoxicated. The second offense, he's got a $5,000 bond. The information sheet is telling me he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 8 months.
Yes, sir.
References, made contact with his mother, who verified his information, so he has references. Now looking at criminal history to see if he has any assaulted cases in Bexar County. I don't see any assault cases in Bexar County or out of county. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge. The defendant has been in custody since December 29th. Defendant has conditions of motor vehicle ignition interlock. If PR granted, we do recommend special needs. Information was verified.
What says attorney for the defense?
We'd ask for a PR bond, Judge.
What says attorney for the state?
$5,000 is adequate, Your Honor.
Okay, he doesn't have an assaulted history. He's got references. I'm going to take a chance on him and grant him a PR bond with conditions of drug and alcohol testing. No alcohol consumption.
Okay.
Random testing, motor vehicle ignition. Anything else that pretrial wants on this?
No, Judge, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Sign that. Now I got to go sign the other one, which is again, no alcohol consumption, random testing, vehicle interlock. I'm now going to the bond itself, signing the bond, waiving the bond fee. Okay, you should be processed sometime out today for a bond, okay, for a PR bond. Make sure you follow the rules. Make sure you stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the second time you've been arrested for DWI. That should give you a clue that you got a problem with driving and drinking, all right?
Yes, sir.
So make sure you can separate the two at least. Make sure you drink without driving or drive without drinking, one or the other, but separate them, all right?
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Judge, this is gonna be Freeman, number 6.
Okay, hold on. Freeman, number 6, the next one.
Go to the doors.
Freeman. Mr. Freeman's here to charge of criminal trespass. He has a $500 bond. His information sheet is telling me that he is homeless. References, there are no references, no verifications. Criminal history in Bexar County, I'm looking for assault type convictions. I don't see any assault convictions in Bexar County. And I don't see any, well, I see a robbery conviction in Louisiana, 2022. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge. The defendant has been in custody since December the 29th. The defendant is homeless and he is eligible for Haven for Hope. Location of the arrest was at 6001 Northwest Loop 410, which was Best Buy. There are no conditions at this time. We do recommend special needs. Information was not verified.
What says attorney for the defense?
Judge, I don't know about the Louisiana conviction. We'd ask for PR bond, but in the alternative, we can at least reduce it down to a $50 bond.
Yeah. What says attorney for the state?
The defendant has a high risk score and substantial record, the state says that $500 is more than low enough.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $500 bond down to $50. If he can make a $50 bond, then he can be released. Do I need to do a no contact on this thing pre-trial?
For Best Buy, yes.
Hold on 1 minute. So the no contact would be what address?
6001 Northwest Loop 410.
Spot. Okay, special needs as well. So over here, I'm going to put in no contact, and that's going to be with 6001. Forward. Where did I put it? Okay, Best Buy. Okay, and the special needs as well. Okay. I'm not giving you a PR bond, but I will have lowered your $500 bond down to $50. If you can make a $50 bond, then you can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, Mr. Freeman, step over here. Jacob, come step to the camera.
So the next person should be, is it Jacob Fuentes that I have in front of me?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fuentes is in charge of evading arrest and detention. He has a $5,000 bond. The information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 5 years. References, there were no references that answered, but TrueSearch did verify his information, so he has verifications. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault type cases. I don't see anything in Bexar County, out of county. He's got some smuggling cases, but he doesn't have any assault cases. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge, the defendant has been in custody since December the 28th. There are no conditions at this time. Defendant is currently out on bond for possession of a controlled substance. A violation letter has been sent to the courts. We do recommend special needs information was verified.
What says attorney for the defense?
He's doesn't have any convictions on his record. All the smuggling cases were rejected. So he has nothing else. We'd ask for a PR bond, but in the alternative, Judge, we'd ask for a bond reduction down to $500.
Says attorney for the state.
It is true that he has no convictions, and it is
That is
also
true.
true that he's already out on bond. And so the state believes that a $5,000 on a charge of evading arrest is definitely adequate in a case where he's being charged with running away when he's already out on bond.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond. However, I will lower the $5,000 bond down to $500. If he can make a $500 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
All right,
Okay.
Fuentes, AJ, just stand right there. All right, Judge, this is David Gomez up.
David Gomez is next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Gomez.
Joe Perez.
Mr. Gomez is in charge of theft of property of something having value between $100 and $750. As an enhanced case, and he has a $1,000 bond. Information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in Haven for Hope for the past 2 months. References, there are no references, no verifications. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault cases. I see I don't see any in Bear County, but I'm looking out of county and I see something from Montrose. Assault conviction from 2014. Another assault conviction from Mesa, Colorado, 2012. What can pretrial services tell me about him?
Yes, Judge, the defendant has been in custody since December the 29th. There are no conditions at this time. Information was not verified. Per defendant, he resides at Haven for Hope, but was unable to verify that information on our end. And we do recommend random drug and alcohol testing along with special needs.
What says attorney for the defense?
Looking for the location of the theft. I'm not seeing it, but it's a misdemeanor theft enhanced, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very minor. We'd ask, he's not eligible for PR bonds, so we'd ask for $100.
What says attorney for the state?
Has a very serious record, and $1,000 is adequate.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $1,000 bond down to $100. If he can make a $100 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
So I just need $100 paid out, or
I wasn't.
$100 bond. So it'll be like 10%.
Next one should be Jesse Suarez.
Okay.
It should be number 17, Joe Perez.
Okay, Mr. Suarez is in charge of criminal trespass.
No, number 12 refused, Judge.
Judge 12 refused.
Oh, 12 refused. I'm sorry. Okay, so then that takes us to number 17, which is Joe Perez. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Well, since I got this one up here, let me just put refused on there.
Vasquez.
Okay, so the next one's going to be Joe Perez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Perez. County charge of criminal trespass of habitation. He has a $2,000 bond. Information sheet is telling me he's homeless. References, no references. He has no references. Criminal history in Bear County. I'm looking for assault convictions. He has an aggravated assault conviction in 2022. Regular assault, family violence, which says conversion in 2018. An assault conviction in 2008, and then in 2007 assault, which says conversion as well. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge, the defendant has been in custody since December 28th. The defendant does have conditions of do not to go near address 319 East South Cross Boulevard, which is a residential area. Information was not verified. Defendant is homeless and unemployed, but he is not eligible for Haven for Hope. Per clinician, the defendant does indicate mental health, and we do recommend special needs.
Okay. What says attorney for the defense?
We asked for a $200 bond.
What says attorney for the state?
The defendant has multiple assault convictions, including felony aggravated assault, several criminal trespasses, and evading. $2,000 bond is adequate.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $2,000 bond down to $200 with the condition of no contact, with the address being, is it 319 South Cross?
Yes.
319 South Cross, is that it?
It is 319 East South Cross.
East South Cross.
Mhm.
Okay, let me. Okay. I've lowered your bond down from $2,000 down to $200. If you can make a $200 bond, you can be released. Good luck to you, sir. Coming up then should be Vasquez, number 22. Mr. Vasquez is here on 2 charges. Burglary of a vehicle charge with a $4,000 bond, and evading arrest charge with a $2,000 bond. His information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 1 month. References, there are no references or no verifications, so he has no references. Criminal history in Bexar County, I'm looking for assault cases. I don't see any assault cases in Bexar County or out of county or any convictions. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge. The defendant has been in custody since December the 28th. There are no conditions at this time. The location of the arrest was at 3309 Coconino. It's a residential home. Information was not verified.
What's his attorney for the defense?
I'm sorry, Judge, which one is this? Is this Vasquez?
Vasquez, Joe Anthony Vasquez.
Judge, we'd ask for a PR bond. It doesn't look like he has any other criminal history at all. So we'd ask for a PR bond in both the cases.
What's his attorney for the state?
These are very serious charges, and it looks like he turned 17 4 months ago. The state's not opposed to a reduction, but is opposed to a PR bond.
I'm not going to grant him PR bonds, but I will lower the bonds down. The $4,000 bond, I'm going to lower to $400. And the $2,000 bond, I'm going to lower to $200. If he can make those 2 bonds, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Takes us to Terrence Washington. All right, Terrence Washington. Mr. Washington.
Yes.
Is here in charge of criminal trespass. He has a $1,500 bond. His information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 4 years. References, made contact with his mother, but no information was verified, and True Search did not verify his information, so he has no references. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault cases. I see an assault conviction, peace officer from 2023. And I don't see anything else. What can pretrial services tell me?
Yes, Judge. The defendant has been in custody since December 29th. There are conditions of no contact principal, will not communicate directly or indirectly with Monica Guajardo or go near address of 607 Golf, zip code 78202. Location of the arrest is the 607 Golf Street. Current address. Okay, I think they just put it. I'm sorry. Made with no mother information. No contact was verified. Per clinician Sanchez, defendant indicates mental health, and we do recommend special needs.
Yeah, what's the name of the lady that you are no contact with again?
It's gonna be with Monica Guajardo.
Okay, Monica Guajardo. Okay. What's his attorney for the defense?
We asked for a $150 bond.
What's his attorney for the state?
State is opposed to a reduction based off of the criminal history.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the bond down from $1,500 down to $150. And I'm going to make it with no contact with Monica Guajardo.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Hold on 1 minute.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I've lowered your bond, sir, from $1,500 down to $150. That's the most I can do for you. Okay, good luck to you. Take care. All right, the last one I think should be Isaiah Williams.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Williams, in charge of criminal trespass. He has a $1,500 bond. His information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 10 months. References, made contact with his mother who verified his information. So he has references. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault cases. I don't see any assault convictions in Bexar County or out of county. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Yes, Judge, the defendant has been in custody since December the 29th. There are conditions of not to go near the location of 4901 Walsham. It's a Starbucks, and we do recommend special needs. Location of the arrest was the same one, 5901 Walsham Road.
Okay. What says attorney for the defense?
I'm not seeing any assault type offenses. There's one where he, said some stuff probably, but I wouldn't say any assaultive type offenses. So we'd ask for PR bond and the alternative $150 bond.
What says attorney for the state?
This individual has been turned 17 less than a year ago and has already picked up 3 criminal trespasses, counting this one, and also terroristic threat of a public servant. The state is opposed to reduction.
Okay. He does not have any assault convictions. He has a clean record in terms of, well, no, he doesn't have a clean record, but he doesn't have any assaultive history. So I'm willing to take a chance on him. I'm going to grant him a PR bond with no contact with 4901 Walsham Road. Special needs. We try anything else on it?
No, Judge, this is special needs and the no contact.
Yeah, I just got to type it in one more time, so hold on. Okay, you should be processed sometime out today for a PR bond. Make sure you follow the rules. Make sure you go to where you're supposed to. Make sure you stay away from that address. Good luck to you.
Judge, you didn't sign the PR bond.
Oh man. Oh, I always.
And you also didn't sign the other page for Washington, the second page of special bonds.
All right. Can you send those to me? I'm sorry.
And the one that you just did right now, correct?
Yeah, and the other one that I screwed up on. But Mr. Froelich is done, right? We can let him go.
Don't be in too much of a hurry to get rid of me.
Oh man, come on. Any guy that goes to Southwestern, forget it. Let's see.
Thank you, Andrew, for all your help. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Anytime
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Judge, does the court need me for anything else?
No, I don't, Michelle, but I'm sorry. I get discombobulated when I forget to sign something and I get it all. Yeah, have a great weekend and hopefully see you in 2 weeks or so. All right, maybe 3.
Thank you. You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, so in the meantime, straight to conditions. That is. I want to sign that.
That's why I'm still on to check that you sign them.
I know. I'm an idiot. God almighty.
Hi, Judge. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, man. Buying books and all I do is eat the covers. Removal order from Valdez again. Jesus, 2 orders for you. Come on. Okay, Alex, I think I've got both your orders signed. All right.
Okay, thanks, Judge. We'll
All right.
see you, I guess, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah. You'll come
Hey,
back.
see ya.
we're gonna miss you.
2
Oh,
or
no,
3
you're
weeks, but
not.
you come back the end of January, Judge, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. The end of January, Judge. We'll see you later this
I'll be
month.
back. I'll tell you specifically. Look here. I'm going to be back. I'll be back. January 27th.
Yes, Judge, the week of the 27th. Okay.
Yeah. January 27th and 20 and
Bueno,
January
we'll
3rd.
see you then. Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
See you on Monday,
Bye.
everyone.
See you Monday. See you Monday.
Bye.
Okay, discovery sheet. Let's see. Okay, Maria. Well, I'm still doing this. I'm signing Richardson as a refusal.
Which one? Which one
I'm
did you
about
get?
to sign Louis Dwayne Richardson. He refused.
That was number 12. Oh. No, Louis. Oh,
20.
no.
And yes, he did refuse.
And needed Williams, Isaiah, right?
Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Michael Coleman refused.
Williams, Isaiah.
Yeah. Am I resetting any of these refusals, Maria?
Just the one that refused to come down. Which
I'm sorry?
was Juarez. The other
Okay, so the other 2 what?
The other 2 you don't have to. We're
Okay.
gonna keep checking.
Okay, so you only want me to do Juarez, which is number 12. Okay, let me add that on to. Okay.
Did you?
Okay, Washington, Terrence Washington. I lowered the bond, right?
Yes.
But what did I forget to do?
To 150.
And then I needed to sign the no condition. Okay, hold on. Signing the no conditions, contact, and no conditions of contact. And I need to sign it. And that should do it, right?
Which one is that one, Judge?
That's on Washington.
Yes, but I haven't received Williams, which is the last one that you did. I never.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me just one time. I'm an Aggie and I'm a Mexican, so I can't walk and chew gum. So let me do this one. I'm done Washington, right?
Richardson Lewis. Okay.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
I'm gonna click it to sign. All right. So then, I've signed. So the other one, Williams, you need to send to me because I didn't sign the bond on it. I don't think that was the PR bond. I think. So if you'll send that to me, if you can resend it to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just waiting on Williams to come back. Oh. Okay, I'm completed Washington. That.
Judge.
Yes.
On Williams,
Yes, ma'am.
find it and send it to me because I haven't received it to be able to send it back to you.
I don't have it on my screen, so I'm assuming I sent it.
If you go to your, can you go to your deleted?
You mean my trash?
Yes. Or just,
Uh,
yeah.
Trash. Okay, and I'm looking for Williams.
Williams, Isaiah.
Okay, you signed Williams Isaiah,
And then,
is what it's telling me. Are you seeing my screen?
no,
I'm not sharing with you?
no.
Oh, no. Uh-oh, sorry. Okay,
Okay,
so
now-
then, see Isaiah Williams right here?
Yes.
All done. Attaches the final agreement.
Thanks so much.
Oh, so I didn't sign it?
There's signature there.
Uh-huh.
Go down, because it is a PR bond.
So, okay, so let's see, I need to do special conditions of no contact, right? Did that. Sign that. Then I put PR bond on the top. Yeah. So then I'll do PR bond.
Right there.
Okay, so why won't it let me?
So you're gonna have to send it back to me. Or just send it,
Okay, help me out here. I need instruction. What do I do with this thing? Go back on my back screen. Oh, let me go to you signed so-and-so. Do you want me to move it to inbox?
yeah, if you can move it back to you, to your inbox, you'll be able to.
Okay, I'm moving it back to the inbox. Let me go to the inbox now.
There it is.
And let's see if it'll let me do it now. So I need to sign the bond, right?
Yes, all the way at the bottom. It's,
No, it's not letting me sign.
okay, all right, send it to me and then I'll send it back to you.
Okay, so how do I do that? I mean,
Just do, send.
this, no, hold on. First of all, let me move this down. This is view that agreement. Okay, now here right now, where am I punching? Well, I go back
The little arrow over here,
to the left,
to your left.
uh-huh.
The little arrow.
Back to the inbox,
Mhm. Go,
back
yes,
to the inbox.
yes, right there. And then you're gonna
Okay.
go,
So what am I gonna do with it now?
you are going to go to, you see where the little trash and the mail and all that is right there, those little pictures on your left-hand side?
I don't see a trash. I see draft, sent, snooze,
Do send.
sent.
I hit it. Click on that.
Hit this. Hit this right here.
Yes, mhm.
Okay.
And then you're gonna put 2, you see right there where it says 2?
To Teresa. Uh-huh.
Right, 2 up there, no, up, go up more,
Okay, up
right
here.
there. 2. And then you're gonna put, you can, or does it have pre-trial, just type in,
Then, you know, it's gonna be easier if you just send this back to me.
okay,
All right, because it's not
okay, just give me a few minutes then.
okay. Sorry. In the meantime,
It's
I'm gonna
okay,
just
I'm learning with you too.
I'm just gonna do this completed one, take care of this, and this one I'm just going to trash it, I guess, because I sent it to you already, right? Or did I not send
Yes,
it?
I have it, you can trash it.
Okay, so just send it to me. Oh, Canales.
Okay, do you have it right there, Judge?
Oh, I do. Okay.
Thank you, Sonia.
I'm opening it up. And I just need to go down
Yes, all the way to the bottom.
to the bond itself, which I should have done. Pendejo, on that list. Okay, I'm gonna hit, what's next? What are they do next? Okay. Click the sign, so I'm good then. All right, I'm sending it off then.
Okay.
I want to make sure I did the bond. I waived the fee, signed it. Okay. Click to send. Okay. Thank you very much for putting up
Thank
with
you,
me.
Judge.
All right. We'll see you in about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay.
Yes,
I
sounds
have
good.
a question.
Okay. Teresa,
Yes, Judge.
can I end the meeting?
Yes, Judge.
And Sunlight, I'm sorry. Sunlight, can I end the meeting?
Yes, I have everything.
Okay. Thank you, Sunlight. See you in a
Bye.
few
Thank
weeks.
you. Have a great vacation.